Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about the sweep along guide command. So let's start. The command is in surface, then you have to just go to the mode and here you'll find the command of sweep along guide in sweep. Okay. So let's read the definition. It is going to create a body by sweeping a section along a guide. Now, the definition seems to be simple. However, the keywords are going to be tough to understand. Like we have only two keywords here. It is going to create a body by sweeping. Sweeping is a first keyword and then we have a guide. Now, let's understand the difference between both of these terms. Now, wherever we go to a new place, we hire a guide so that he can tell us about the path on which I have to move or we have to move. So that person is said to be as guide. That guide could be he or she, depends on his gender or her gender. So we are focused more on guide, like how he is going to tell us the path. Similarly, guide is going to perform the same function. It is going to tell us the path on which the section is going to sweep. Now, what is sweep? Sweep means to have the movement of the section along a long and curved guide. Okay, so this is the keywords like we have sweep and guide. Guide means the path and sweep means the section is going to get move along the guide that is said to be as the sweeping action. Now let's start understanding the dialog box options. Like we have first as section, then we have the guide, then we have offsets, and then we have boolean, and in settings we have solid or sheet. Currently the module is in surface, so I'm just going to select the sheet here, and here I have to select the section which is going to be get moved along the guide. And here I have to choose the path on which the section is going to be get moved. Then we will understand about the offset and boolean. First, we are going to understand about these two options of the dialog box. Just cancel this. Now, here are some rules for sweep along guide. First of all, we have to make a path. So I'm just going to have the sketch here on the right plane. Click on OK. I'll choose this spline here. Like this. Click on apply and cancel this. Just finish this. Now what is the rule here? The section must be perpendicular to the guide. Okay, so for that we have to define a datum plane. Just go to the datum plane and select the point and then the curve so that the datum plane is going to be perpendicular along the curve. Now click on OK. So this is the practice which you have to do while using the sweep along guide. Now just go to the sketch and here I'm just going to select this one. Now for changing the origin point, just click on here and I'm just going to have the input points and going to click here. Just click on OK. Now I'm just going to reverse some directions like this. This is going to be perfect and click on OK. Now I'm just going to have an arc. So I'm just going to define the existing point and then in this way. This is currently wrong because I need the arc by center and endpoints. So I'm just going to pick the center point and then this is going to be the endpoint. Click on OK and this is going to be get finished. Now just go to the command of sweep along guide. Here is the command and I'm just going to pick up this section and this is going to be the guide. So you'll get the shape like this. I'm just going to hide all the sketches along with the datums. For the show and hide, I have used the short key as Ctrl+W. Now I'm just going to color this. For this, I have used the short key of Ctrl+J. Just medium red, click on OK and then OK. So this is how we can have the shape using the sweep along guide. I hope you can try to model the fender of the bike using the sweep along guide because in that particular thing, you are just going to have the arc as guide and then a smaller arc as the section. So this is just a tip for making the fender of the bikes. Now let's move forward with the further options in the sweep along guide. For that, I'm just going to have this part, and my intention is that I need to define some shape here for the proper balancing of this soap case. For that, I'm just going to define a datum plane once again. So we'll just go to datum plane, and this is the edge on which I need the balancing. So I'm just going to define the datum plane. For that, I'm just going to pick up this point and then this curve. Just click on OK. Now just go to sketch. I'm going to pick this. Again, just going to define the origin point and click on OK. Now again, click on OK. So this is the case. Now just go to the line, and here I'm just going to start from here. I'll let you know why I am starting from here. So just zoom in, and I'm just going to pick this point. And then have some distance here. This is going to be of 5 mm, and finish. Now click on finish. Just go to the sweep along guide. This is going to be the section, and we are going to pick the guide like this. And we are left with this portion. Just click here, and then the offset is going to be of 1 mm, and you can check for the direction as well. This is in the upward direction. Now this is currently in the downward direction. You can see this is in the downward direction. So I'm just going to give it as 0, and this is going to be as 1. Again, this is in the same direction. So what to do? So I'm just going to put the negative sign, and this is going to be -1. I intentionally do perform these kinds of errors so that you can analyze the errors and learn from them. If I do the all things in the perfection, you are not going to learn in depth of the topic. So to be in depth in the topic, you have to make mistakes, learn from mistakes, and analyze someone else's mistake. Like I am doing the mistakes intentionally so that you can learn from it. Okay. So next we have covered the offset, like how to have the different direction in the offset. So in the upward direction, I have given the second offset as -1. Now in the Boolean operations, I'm just going to have the unite, and it will automatically select this body because we have only one body in the graphics window. Now here, I'm just going to click on OK. So here we will get the profile like this. Let me just hide the sketches and the datums also. Now you can see this is not perfect. We have some issue here. So for that, I'm just going to have the replace command. Select this one, MB3, and then this. Click on apply, and similarly on the other side also. Just select this one, and then this one. Just click on OK. So here we are completed with this profile using the sweep along guide. So you can do for the rest of 3 on some other models. So that is all regarding the sweep along guide. Let's have a quick recap of the sweep along guide. So first of all, here's the command of sweep along guide. We have understood about the section, like what is section. Let me just show you. Ctrl+W and then show all the sketches. So there should be no confusion left that what is guide. Guide is something which is going to tell us the path. So for the path, you can see that this is going to be the path on which our section is going to be get moved. So I hope I have cleared the difference between the section and the guide, and the viewers are not going to get confused anymore further regarding the guide, because whenever we go somewhere to a new place, we hire the guide to tell us the path. So similarly, the guide is going to tell us that this is the path, and the section is something which is going to be get moved. So section basically are the subjects. Like I am the subject, I am going to a new place, so I am the section, and the person who is familiar with the path is guide. So this is the difference between both of them. Then we have the offset, like how we can give the offset to a particular shape. Offset is basically giving the thickness to the sheet. Like here, we can give the thickness to something. Then we have the boolean. We have three booleans: unite, intersect, and subtract. If you want to have the detail regarding the boolean, you can see my video on extrude command. I'll attach the link for the same. And at last, we have the solid or shade. If you want to create the solid, you can click on solid. The condition is that the section must be closed. Like here, we have an open section, but in the case of solid, the section must be closed. And in sheet, you can have the open or closed section. So this completes the entire package of sweep along guide. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have learned something new from this video, please do hit a like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.